If it is coefficient of x and y, it is not equal means you have to make it as equal by dividing or by multiplying through a constant. Modulus symbol of negative sign will become positive. Because why I have taken here a modulus, distance cannot be negative here. By removing the modulus symbol, the right hand side will get plus or minus symbol. Hello dear students, a warm welcome to one and all. My name is Vibha, Mathematics faculty at Vidyashram Pre-University College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So in the last session, we have learnt many problems on the concurrent lines of a straight lines, right? So in today's session, and here you are having session number 9. And dear students, this is the last session of the chapter 17, which is nothing but straight line. So what are the topics under this session we are going to study is nothing but you are going to have length of a perpendicular from a point to a line, the formula derivation, and then distance between the parallel lines, the formula of a distance between the parallel lines, and based on these two formula, you are going to do a problems. Okay, so now let us move on to the length of a perpendicular drawn from a point x1, y1. I have taken here a point x1, y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Here I am taking a line, this is a line, here's ax plus by plus c equal to 0, and from a point to a line, the distance, perpendicular distance from a point to a line, the line as ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is given by length of the perpendicular to the line PQ. So here the point I have taken as P and length of the perpendicular, here I am marking the point as Q. So length of the perpendicular from PQ is given by the formula ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a squared plus b squared. That is coefficient of x plus coefficient of y squared. So here changing as x and y as substituting the point as x1 and then y1. Okay. This is a point I am substituting x1 and then y1. So particular case, the length of the perpendicular from the origin. Suppose if this is the origin, that is 0, 0. If it is, that is x1, y1 will become 0, 0. Then it is given by the formula c divided by square root of a squared plus b squared, because it will become a into 0 plus b into 0. A into 0 plus b into 0 is 0 plus 0 plus c. 0 plus c is c. C divided by coefficient of x plus coefficient of y. That's it. So these two you have to remember the formula to solve the problems here. And let me move on to one more formula, is nothing but distance between the parallel lines. What do you mean by the parallel line? Coefficient of x and coefficient of y are same. So therefore here I am taking a line. The distance between two parallel lines is the length of the perpendicular from any point on the line on the other line to the other line. So here I am considering the distance between the parallel lines as such like ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0 be the two parallel lines. So the formula is given by P is equal to modulus of C2 minus C1 divided by square root of a squared plus b squared. That is a coefficient of x and coefficient of y. If it is coefficient of x and y, it is not equal means you have to make it as equal by dividing or by multiplying through a constant. Understood? So this is how you are going to use the formula of a parallel lines to find out the distance. Now we'll move on to solving the problems based on those two formulae. Here they have given find the length of a perpendicular drawn from the point minus 2, minus 1 to the line 4x plus 3y plus minus 5 equal to 0. So here let me consider, let minus 2, minus 1 is equal to the point x1, y1, and the line is given as, and the line given as 4x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. So this is a line they have asked you, right? So distance from this point to the line means ax plus by plus c equal to 0. You can write here where a is equals to 4, b is equals to 3 and c is equal to minus 5. Now what is our distance formula is given by, I am taking a distance as d only, or you can consider the point PQ, which is equal to ax1, that is you can have 4x1 plus 3y1 minus 5 divided by square root of a squared plus b squared. A is 4 squared, b is 3 squared. Now you can substitute the point of x1 y1 as given minus 2 comma minus 1. So therefore 4 into minus 2 plus 3 into minus 1 minus 5 divided by square root of 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared is 9, modulus, which will be implies modulus of 4 into minus 2 is minus 8, 3 into minus 1 is minus 3 minus 5 divided by square root of 16 plus 9 is square root of 25, which will be implies, so minus 8 minus 3 is nothing but minus 11, minus 11 minus 5 is nothing but minus 16. So modulus of minus 16 divided by 5. Now dears, modulus symbol of negative sign will become positive, because why I have taken here a modulus, distance cannot be negative dears. So that in the formula they have taken the modulus symbol. So modulus of minus 16 will become plus 16 divided by modulus of plus 5 will become plus 5 only. So 16 divided by 5 is the distance from a given point to a line. Understood? So this is how we are going to solve by using the formula. We'll move on to the next problem dears. What they have asked, find the length of the perpendicular drawn from the point 3, 0 to the line 5x plus 12y minus 41 equal to 0. I hope your guessing is right. The same method you are going to follow up here. So here I am taking, let x1 y1 is equal to 3, 0 and the line they have given, and line 5x plus 12y minus 41 equal to 0, where a is equal to 5, b is equal to 12, c is equal to minus 41. Now by formula, you're having distance will be is equal to modulus of 5x1 plus 12y1 minus 41 divided by square root of a squared is 5 squared plus b squared is 12 squared, which implies you can substitute the x1 y1 value. 5 into x1 is 3 plus 12 into y1 is 0 minus 41 divided by square root of 5 squared is 25 plus square root of 12 squared is 144, which implies you can still simplify this one. Here you can have 5 3s are 15, 12 zeros are 0 minus 41. So 15 minus 41 divided by square root of 25 plus 144. You are going to get it as square root of 169, which implies 15 minus 41 gives you minus 26 divided by square root of 169 is 13. So therefore, you can have this one, modulus of minus 26 is plus 26 divided by 13. So 13 ones are, 13 twos are, which will be is equal to 2 is the distance. So distance from a point to a line is 2 units. Understood? That's it dears. You can move on to the next question now. What they've asked, find k. So that the distance from 2, 3 to the line 8x plus 15y plus k equal to 0 may be equal to 4 units. So may be equal to 4 units they have given. So D they have given it as 4 units. So let point x1 y1 is equal to 2, 3 and given D is equal to 4 units and the line 8x plus 15y plus k is equal to 0, where a is equal to 8, b is equal to 15, c is equal to k. Now let me write down the formula is given by D will be is equal to modulus of 8x1 plus 15y1 plus k divided by square root of 8 squared plus 15 squared. So which implies you can write this one as C8 into x1 value is 2 plus 15 into y1 value is 3 plus k as it is divided by square root of 8 squared is 64 plus 15 squared is 225 implies which will be is equal to 4 units because distance they have given it as 4 units. I am substituting that, which implies you can multiply this 8 2s are 16 plus 15 3s are 75 plus k divided by square root of 64 plus 225 is square root of 289 which will be is equal to 4. Now you can add up this, you are going to get the answer is, therefore, you are equating 91 plus k divided by square root of 289 is 17. If you remove the modular symbol dears, it will become plus or minus. How you are going to remove the square? You are going to write it as plus or minus. Here also if you remove the modular symbol, you are going to take it as 2 roots, that is a plus root and minus root, which is a plus or minus 4. Now 91 plus k, 17 into 4, 1 value. Let me calculate this. 91 plus k is equal to 7 4s are 28, 2 is the LCM, 4 1s are 4, 4 plus 2 is nothing but 6. So 17 4s are 68. Now k will be is equal to 68 minus 91. So k will be is equal to, the answer is 68 minus 91 is minus 23. So k value 1 is minus 23, equating another value that is 91 plus k divided by 17 is equal to minus 4, or 91 plus k, 17 4s are minus 68. Otherwise, k will be is equal to minus 68 minus 91, which implies minus 159. This is your value of the k, that is one value is minus 23, another value is minus 159. This is how you are going to find out the value of KTS. I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next problem. What they have given? Show that the point 1, 2 is equidistant from the lines 4x minus 3y plus 7 equal to 0 and 5x plus 12y is equal to 16. Equidistance means you should get the same distance for both the lines from the same point. The point they have given 1, 2. So therefore, let x1, y1 is equal to 2, 3, then distance from x1, y1 is equal to 2, 3 to the line 4x minus 3y plus 7 equal to 0 is equal to, let me find out the first this one, then let me find out the next one, okay? And distance from the same point, distance from x1, y1 is equal to 2, 3 to the line 5x plus 12y minus 16 equal to 0. Now let me find out from 2, 3 to the line, what is that? Distance 4x minus 3y plus 7 equal to 0. What happens there? So d1 will be equal to, d1 I am taking this line 1, which is modulus of 4x1 minus 3y1 plus 7 divided by square root of, coefficient of x is 4, coefficient of y is minus 3, 4 squared minus 3 whole squared, which implies you can find out this distance by substituting the value of x1, y1, 4 into 2 minus 3 into 3 plus 7 divided by square root of 4 squared is 16 plus 3 squared is 9. Therefore, you are getting the answer 4 2s are 8 minus 3 3s are 9 plus 7 divided by square root of 25 is 5, which implies modulus of 8 minus 9 is minus 1, minus 1 plus 7 is 6, so 6 divided by 5. Modulus of 6 divided by 5 is 6 by 5 only. Now let me find out the distance from a same point to the other line, that is D2 is equal to 5x1 plus 12y1 minus 16 divided by modulus of square root of 5 squared plus 12 squared, which implies substituting the value of x1, y1. So 5 into x1 is 2 plus 12 into y1 is 3 minus 16 divided by square root of 5 squared is 25 plus 12 squared is 144 under the square root and the modulus symbol. After evaluating, 5 2s are 10 plus 12 3s are 36 minus 16 divided by square root of 25 plus 144 is square root of 169, which is 13, which implies 36 minus 16 is nothing but 20, 20 plus 10 is nothing but 30, so 30 divided by square root of 169 is nothing but 13, which implies modulus of that one. So which will be is equal to 30 divided by 13. They are never equal. Therefore, the points are not equidistant from the given point of the other line. Okay. So we cannot show that it is a equidistant. That's it, dears. We'll move on to the next question. So here we'll move on to the next question where they've asked, find the coordinates of a point on the line x plus y plus 3 equal to 0 whose distance from x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0 is root 5 units. Okay, it is not 5, it is a root 5 units. So by taking here, I'm going to take, let x1, y1 be the point. Let x1, y1 be the point. So here, this is a distance of root 5 units. So therefore, d will be is equal to x1. It passes through the point of x1, y1, 2y1 plus 2 divided by square root of coefficient of x is 1 square, coefficient of y is 2 square, which implies you can substitute the d as a root 5 units. So which implies x1 plus 2y1 plus 2 divided by here 1 square plus 2 square will become 5. So root 5 will be is equal to having root 5. Now if you remove the modulus symbol, you are going to get x1 plus 2y1 plus 2 is equal to plus or minus root 5. Now here again root 5 I am cross multiplying into root 5. Root 5 into root 5 you are going to get it as 5. x1 plus 2y1 plus 2 is equal to plus 5 or x1 plus 2y1 plus 2 is equal to minus 5. So you are going to get the equation as like this. So here x1 plus 2y1 plus 2 equal to 5 means 2 if I take it to that side it will become minus 2 which is 3. Otherwise 5 you can take it to this side which will become minus 3. 2 minus 5 is minus 3. I can write the equation as x1 plus 2y1. See, 2 minus 5 is minus 3 equal to 0 and substituting this here. So taking as x1 plus y1 plus 3 equal to 0. Now you can subtract this equation. You are going to get cancelled with minus x1 plus x1. 2y1 minus y1 is y1. Minus 3 is minus 6 equal to 0. So y1 is equal to 6. Now you got y1 is equal to 6. Finding the x1 is easier. Let me take the second equation. That is x1 will be is equal to minus y1 minus 3. Because if you shift y1 and 3 in the second equation to the right side, it will become minus y1 minus 3. Now substituting the y1 value, x1 will be is equal to minus 6 minus 3 or x1 will be is equal to minus 9. Now this is by comparing this equation with this equation. Now I am going to compare this equation with this equation. What happens? So you are getting x1, see x1 plus 2y1. Now you can take minus 5 to this side, it will become plus 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. So plus 7 equal to 0 and writing this equation again with the x1 y1 passing through. x1 plus y1 plus 3 equal to 0. Solving these two equations by subtracting. You're going to get the answer minus x1 plus x1 will get cancelled. 2y1 minus y1 is y1. 7 minus 3 is plus 4 equal to 0. Now y1 will be is equal to minus 4 you're getting. Now if it is y1 is equal to minus 4, it is easier to calculate the x1. Let me take the second equation here. So x1 can be written as minus y1 minus 3, which is x1 will be is equal to minus 4. So minus of minus 4 is plus 4 minus 3, which will be 4 minus 3 is 1. So x will be is equal to 1. So you are going to get the two x1 y1 and x1 y1 values, that is 1 comma minus 4 and then minus 9 comma 6. Understood? So this is how you are going to solve this problem. I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next problem. DS, what they've asked. Find the distance between the parallel lines. Now what is the parallel line distance formula is given by? You know already D will be is equal to modulus of C2 minus C1 divided by square root of A squared plus B squared. Now compare these two equations, dears. Coefficient of x and y must be same. See, coefficient of x is 1 here, coefficient of x is 2. Coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of y is 2. Here x is 1, coefficient of y is 2. Now C will be different. So take it as A is equal to given, A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C1 is nothing but taking this one as 3 and C2 is nothing but from this line I am taking it as minus 7. Now substituting in the formula, you are getting C2 is nothing but minus 7 and C1 is nothing but minus 3, because minus you are having minus into plus is minus, divided by square root of A is 1 squared plus B is 2 squared, which implies modulus of minus 7 minus 3 is minus 10, divided by square root of 1 plus 2 whole squared is 5. So square root of y, which implies modulus of minus n will become plus, which is 10 divided by root 5. Now you can write this one as 5 into 2 divided by root 5. Now you can write this 5 as root 5 into root 5. 1 root 5 will go. Remaining is 2 root 5. That is your answer. 2 root 5 units. Understood? Any doubt in this? By using the formula directly, we are finding the distance between that two parallel lines. Okay? We'll move on to the next question. Yes, what they have asked. Find the distance between the parallel lines x plus 7y minus 3 equal to 0 and 2x plus 14y minus 7 equal to 0. Dears, you need to observe coefficient of x and coefficient of y must be equal. If they are not equal, you are going to multiply any one equation to equate that one by any constant or divide by any constant. Either you can divide this by 2 or you can multiply this by 2. Anything you can do it. So I am going to divide the second equation by 2. So therefore, otherwise I am going to multiply the first equation by 2. Anything is okay. By multiplying first equation, this equation by 2 into 2, what happens? 2x plus 7 2s are 14y minus 3 2s are 6 equal to 0 and 2x as it is I am writing plus 14y minus 7 equal to 0. Here where A is equal to, now they are equal, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 14, C1 is minus 6 and C2 is minus 7. Okay. Now writing the formula, D is equal to C2 minus C1 modulus divided by square root of A squared plus B squared. Substituting here, C2 minus C1 is nothing but minus 7, see minus C1, minus of minus it will become plus 6 divided by square root of A squared is 2 squared plus B squared is 14 squared, which implies, now you can write this one as minus 7 plus 6 is nothing but minus 1 divided by square root of 2 squared is nothing but 4, 14 squared is 196, 4 plus 196 is 200. Now modulus of negative will become positive, 1 divided by square root of 200 I can write it as 100 into 2. Which is nothing but you can have 1 divided by square root of 100, if you remove it will be 10 root 2 units. That's it, dears. I hope you got this one, how to solve. We'll move on to the next question. What they've asked. Find the equation of the lines parallel to 4x plus 3y equal to 10 at a distance of 3 units. They've asked find the equation. So we need to find the equation of the parallel lines. You know parallelism condition, you are going to not changing the coefficient of x and y and changing the c as k. You are writing, right? So here let me take it as like that. So let 4x plus 3y minus 10, if you take it as side, equal to 0. This one is of the form 4x plus 3y minus, that is plus k, equal to 0. Okay, this is of the form because this is a condition for the parallelism. Now you are having these two are the parallel lines. Parallel line means coefficient of a and b will be the same, you are going to have it as. So therefore it is given by d is equal to modulus of c2 minus c1 divided by square root of a square plus b square, which is, you are getting d is nothing but 3 units, c2 minus c1, let me write it as c2 is nothing but, I am consider this is c1 and this is c2. So therefore c2 is nothing but k minus of minus 10 is nothing but plus 10 divided by square root of a squared. A is nothing but 4 squared plus b is nothing but 3 squared is equal to d, they have given it as 3 units, which is 3 units. Therefore, I can have this will be is equal to k plus or minus k plus 10 divided by square root of 4 squared plus 3 squared is 25. Root 25 is equal to plus or minus 3. Now equating this, k plus 10 divided by 5 is equal to plus 3 and k plus 10 divided by 5 is equal to minus 3. Now k plus 10 is equal to 5 3s are 15. So k will be is equal to 15 minus 10 is minus 5, one value, and other value k plus 10 is equal to minus 15. Otherwise k will be is equal to minus 15 minus 10 will be is equal to minus 25. So therefore the equation of the line will be putting k value as 5 1 minus 5, that is 4x plus 3y. 15 minus 10 is plus 5, sorry, 15 minus 10 is plus 5. So k 4x plus 3y plus 5 equal to 0. Another one 4x plus 3y minus 25, that is equal to 0. These are all the two equations you are going to have. I hope you got this problem, how to find out the equation when the two lines are parallel they have given. We'll move on to the next question. Dears, what they have asked. Find the coordinates of the point on the x-axis whose distance from 5x plus 12y plus 12 equal to 0 is 1 unit. So they have given find the coordinates of the point on x-axis. X-axis means y coordinate will be 0. So therefore, I am considering the point like this. Let P of x comma 0 be the point on x-axis and whose distance is from. So therefore, this point will become what? x1, y1. Therefore, x1, y1 will be equal to x comma 0. So from the distance is 5x plus 12y plus 1 plus 12 equal to 0 is 1 unit. So distance they have given it as what? 1 unit. So perpendicular distance from a point to a line formula, d is equal to ax1, which is 5x1 plus 12y1 plus 12 divided by square root of a value is 5, b value is 12. So 5 squared plus 12 squared. So d they have given already 1 unit. So therefore equating 5 into x1 value is nothing but x, 5 into x plus 12 into y1 value is 0, 12 into 0 plus 12 divided by square root of 5 squared is 25, 12 squared is 144 is equal to 1 unit because they have given d is equal to 1 unit. Now therefore, again simplifying this, 5x plus 12 into 0 is 0 plus 12 divided by square root of 25 plus 144 is square root of 169. Square root of 169 is 13. 13 is equal to, by removing the modulus symbol, the right hand side will get plus or minus symbol, which is plus or minus sign 1, 5x plus 12 will be is equal to 13 into 1 is plus 13, 1, and then equating 5x plus 12 is equal to minus 13. Equating to minus 1, equating to plus 1. Plus 1 into 13 is plus 13, minus 1 into 13 is minus 13. Directly I have cross multiplied ds. Now here 5x will be is equal to 13 minus 12. So 5x is equal to 1, x will be equal to 1 by 5. This is one value, and then 5x is equal to minus 13 minus 12, or 5x is equal to minus 25, or 5 ones are 5 5s are, or x will be is equal to minus 5. So one is minus 5, another one is 1 by 5. What are all the points? One is 1 by 5 comma 0 and another one is minus 5 comma 0. That's it. Substituting the x value. Understood? So this is how you are going to find out the points on the x-axis. There are 2 points on the x-axis. One is 1 by 5 comma 0. Another one is minus 5 comma 0. I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next question, dears. What they've asked. Find the equation of the locus of a point which moves so that its distance from the 3 comma 2 is equal to its distance from 2x plus y equal to 3. So find the equation they have asked of the locus of a point. We don't know the point. I'm considering here let x comma y, p of x comma y be the locus of a point, okay, of point which moves so that distance from 3 comma 2, distance from point x comma y to 3 comma 2 is equal to its distance from 3 comma 2 to the line 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. So therefore I can equate it. Let a of x1 y1 is equal to 3 comma 2. So distance of PA will be is equal to modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a squared plus b squared. That's what they have asked. So distance from this point to a line means perpendicular distance. Distance from the point of a locus to this point. It is given by the distance formula. So therefore distance between this I can equate x minus 3 whole squared, which is x2 minus x1 whole squared, plus y minus 2 whole squared, that is y2 minus y1 whole squared, okay, under the square root, which will be, otherwise you can take it as PA squared is equal to, isn't it, which will be equal to modulus of, you can have ax1 plus by1, which is 2x1 plus y1 minus 3 divided by 2 square root of 2 squared plus 1 squared. So which implies you can square on both the side, which will become x minus 3 whole squared plus y minus 2 whole squared is equal to modulus squared. Substituting the x1 y1 value as 3 comma 2, 2 into 3 plus 2 minus 3 divided by square root of 2 squared plus 1 squared, which is root 5. Root 5 whole squared, because squaring on both the side, this square root will get cancelled. Right hand side it will become whole squared. Now you are having x minus 3 whole squared. Removing the modulus symbol is just nothing but the whole squared you are having. So that only I did not put the modulus symbol there. Modulus symbol negative will become positive. Whole squared also negative will become positive. Okay. So here x minus 3 whole squared expanding x squared plus 3 squared minus 2 3s are 6x plus again expanding this y squared plus 4 minus 2 2s are 4y is equal to, now 2 3s are 6, 2 minus 3 is nothing but minus 1 divided by root 5 whole squared. You can consider this one as, which will be implies x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 4y. Now 3 squared is nothing but, 3 squared is 9, 9 plus 4 is nothing but 13. So plus 13 equal to 6 minus 5 is 5, 5 whole squared is 25, root 5 whole squared is 5, 25 divided by 5, you know 5 5s are 25, which will be x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 4y plus 13 is equal to 5 ones are 5 5s are 5. Bringing 5 to this side, x squared plus y squared minus 6x minus 4y. So 13 minus 5 is plus 8 equal to 0. This is called the equation of that locus. Understood? So this is how you are solving this question, dears. We'll move on to the next question. What they've asked. Find the equation of the locus of the point which moves such that its distance from x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 is twice its distance from x plus y plus 6 equal to 0. You can have this one like this. Let p of x comma y be the locus of a point. Be the locus of a point. Therefore, you can equate the point of distance from this point to a line. It is given by x minus y plus 1 divided by x1 y1 is xy only. So, therefore, considering that root of 1 squared plus minus 1 squared is equal to twice the distance of what? That one. X plus y plus 6 divided by square root of here also 1 squared plus coefficient of y is 1 squared. Now, you can solve this one. X minus y plus 1 divided by square root of 1 squared plus 1 squared is root 2 is equal to 2 into x plus y plus 6 divided by root 2. Now, if you remove the modular symbol either side, it will become x minus y plus 1 divided by root 2 is equal to twice of that one, multiply this 2x plus 2y plus 6 2s are 12 divided by root 2. Now root 2 will go. You can take all terms to that side. So 2x minus x is nothing but x. Minus y, if you take it to that side, it will become plus y. 2y plus y is 3y. X plus 3y. Now if you take 1 to that side, 12 minus 1 is 11. Plus 11 equal to 0. This is our equation. Understood? This is how you are solving according to the given condition. We'll move on to the next question, dears. What they have asked. Find the distance of the point of intersection of the lines 2x plus 3y is equal to 21, 3x minus 4y plus 11 equal to 0 from the line 8x plus 6y plus 5 equal to 0. What I need to do? Point of intersection means you already know solving the simultaneous equations. So here you can have, write these two equations, 2x plus 3y is equal to 21, 3x minus 4y is equal to minus 11. Now here you can multiply this by 3, you can multiply this by 2. What happens? 2x, that is 3 into 2 is 6x, 3 3s are 9 is equal to 21 3s are 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Right? Next, 2 3s are 6x minus 2 4s are 8y is equal to 11 2s are 22. That is minus 22. Now subtracting this equation, you are getting the answer. Plus 6x minus 6x will go. 9 plus 8 is 17. Y will be is equal to 2 plus 3 is 5. 6 plus 2 is 3 plus 2 is 5. 6 plus 2 is 8. Therefore, 17y is equal to, if you add this one 85, y will be is equal to 17 1s are 17 5s are is 85. If y is equal to 5, we can find out x. Now I am taking the first one, equation 2x. I can cross multiply this, which will be is equal to minus 3y plus 21. Otherwise, 2x is equal to minus 3 into y value is 5 plus 21. 2x is equal to minus 3 into 5 is minus 15 plus 21. So minus 15 plus 21 is plus 6. 2x is equal to 6. X will be is equal to 3. Now you got the point of intersection as what? 3 comma 5. Point of intersection is 3 comma 5. That is, I can take x1 y1 as 3 comma 5. Now here, from this point to a perpendicular line, what is the formula? D is equal to modulus of 8x1 plus 6y1 plus 5 divided by square root of 8 squared plus 6 squared, which implies D is equal to 8 into x1. 8 into x1 value is 3 plus 6 into y1 value is 5 plus 5 divided by square root of 8 squared is 64 plus 36, which will become 100 in the denominator. D will be is equal to 8 3s are 24 plus 6 5s are 30 plus 5 divided by root 100, which is 10. Therefore, you can get this one. 30 plus 24 is 54. 54 plus 5 is 9. 59. 59 divided by square root of 100 is 10, which is 59 by 10 units. Isn't it? Otherwise, you can take it as 5.9 units. Okay? I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next problem, dears. Find the locus of the point which moves so that it is equidistant from the line x plus y plus 4 equal to 0 and 7x plus y plus 20 equal to 0. Find the locus of a point means which is equidistant means distance from a point to a line, that's it. So D1 is equal to D2 there, that is modulus of x plus y plus 4, coefficient of x is 1, that is 1 squared, coefficient of y also 1 squared, which will be is equal to equal distance 7x plus y plus 20 divided by square root of coefficient of x is 7 squared, a squared plus b squared, coefficient of y is 1 squared. Now removing the modulus symbol, you are getting x plus y plus 4 divided by root 2 is equal to 7x plus y plus 20 divided by root 7 squared is 49. 49 plus 1 squared is 1. 49 plus 1 is 50. Root 50. Now you can write this one as x plus y plus 4 divided by root 2 is equal to 7x plus y plus 20 divided by root 50 can be written as 25 into 2 under the root. Root 25 is 5. So therefore, left hand side is x plus y plus 4 divided by root 2 is equal to 7x plus 5, 7x plus y plus 20 divided by square root of 25 is 5, 5 root 2, right? So 5 root 2. So here root 2 will go. Now cross multiplying, you are going to get, let me bring all the terms to that side. 5x plus 5y, 5 4s are 20 is equal to 7x plus y plus 20. Here you are having 1. 1 will be multiplied, you are going to get the same thing. Now transferring all the terms to that side, 7x minus 5x is 2x. Here plus 20 will go. Again y minus 5y, because I am shifting all the terms to that side. Y minus 5y is minus 4y. Minus 4y equal to 0. Now you can take 2x will be is equal to 4y. 2 1s are 2 2s are, otherwise x will be is equal to 2y. This is your equation. Or x minus 2y equal to 0. Understood? This is how you are solving the questions based on what? Based on the conditions of a point to a perpendicular line and also the parallel line equation. The distance between parallel line equation. I hope you got this session how to solve the problems based on the formula of a distance from a point to a line and also distance between the parallel lines. So this finishes your straight line. In the next session, we'll be moving on to the next chapter, which is nothing but the progression steers. Thank you. Have a nice day, dears.